Okay, I was worried about my headset. It seemed to beep in my ear, and I didn't know what that means, but hopefully you can still hear me. So walk the hands back underneath the shoulders and tuck the toes. Find downward facing dog. Start to pedal out here, shifting weight from side to side. Just loosening up those hamstrings just a bit. Beautiful. Take a look towards the top of the mat. Exhale to make your way there. Bring the hands to the shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold belly to thighs. Inhale, reach and rise. Come all the way up. Cactus the arms. You're not leaning back. You're actually going to turn to look to the right. Come back to center and turn to look to the left. Come back to center. Reach the fingertips towards the sky. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step back for a plank pose. You can lower down for knee plank or chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart off the mat, back bend. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale that right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, squeeze knee to nose. Inhale back. Exhale, plant the right foot right between the hands. Rise up on your inhale, high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Press the palms together at your heart center. Start to fold forward over the front thigh. And then turn to look to the right as you tuck the left elbow around the front of that right knee. Bring the palms to press right at the center of your heart. Use the knee and elbow compression to deepen that twist. And breathe. Beautiful. Frame that front foot with your hands. Reach the left toes to the right toes to the top of the mat. Halfway lift when you get there. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach and rise. Come all the way up. Cactus the arms. Turn to the right. Inhale, center. Turn to the left. Inhale, center. Fingertips reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant those hands, step back for plank. And lower down, knee plank or chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Beautiful. Inhale that left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale it back. Exhale, plant that foot right between the hands. Rise up on the inhale. Press the back of the right knee towards the sky. Bring the left left knee right over the left ankle. Press the palms at your heart. Start to fold over that front thigh. Turning to the left, tuck the right elbow around the outside of that left knee. Squeeze those inner thighs. Lift the back of the right knee. Bring the palms to press right at the center of your heart. Breathe. Beautiful. Frame that front foot with your hands. Right toes meet the left toes. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Reach and rise. Come all the way up. Cactus the arms. Turn to the right. Inhale, center. Turn to the left. Inhale, center. Reach the fingertips high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. You got it. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back. Lower down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Good. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back. Right elbow. Inhale, back. Left elbow. Inhale it back. Exhale, plant the right foot right between the hands. Rise up. Anjaneyasana, high lunge. Press the palms. Fold forward, turning to the right. Tuck the left elbow. Lift the thigh, or lift the belly off the thigh, rather. Take a deep breath here. It's going to get a little tricky here as we bring the left toes towards the right toes, bringing the feet together, staying in the twist. Sit those hips low when you get there. Beautiful. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, belly to thighs. Reach and rise. Come all the way up. Cactus those arms. Turn to the right. Inhale, center. Turn to the left. Inhale, center. Reach and rise. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift. You got it. Plant the hands. Step back. Plank. Lower down knee plank or chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Good. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back. Left knee to left elbow. Inhale, back. Left knee, right elbow, crossing underneath the body. Hold. Inhale, back. Left foot plants right between the hands. Rise up on the inhale. Press the back knee towards the sky. Left knee right over the left ankle. Press the palms together at the heart center. Fold forward over the front thigh. And turn to the left. You got it, guys. Take a deep breath here. And then we'll bring the right toes to meet the left. Sit the hips low. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, belly to thighs. Reach and rise all the way up. Cactus the arms. Turn to the right. Inhale, center. Left. Inhale, center. Fingertips reach towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant those hands. Step back, plank. Lower down knee plank or chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower the knees to the mat. Untuck the toes. Bring the forehead down. Find child's pose. All right, guys, walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. Tent the left fingertips so there's space underneath the left palm. Like you could put a tennis ball there. Stretching out the left side. Inhale, come back to center. Same thing with the right side. Pretend the right hand so that there's space underneath the right palm. Really stretching out the right side of the body all the way down to the hip. Beautiful. Come back to center. Find tabletop. And then bring the right knee towards the right wrist. And then bring the right ankle towards the left wrist. Extend the left leg long, finding half pigeon pose here. And the more you can open that right hip, the better in this case. So if you need a little wiggle from side to side, if you need to put something underneath that right hip, that works. If you can rest on the palms or the elbows. You can even tuck your chin towards your chest. Take a few breaths. All right. So we're going to come into this twisted pigeon pose. So you can bring the right arm out long and then bring the left arm underneath the right armpit, and you can bring the left ear down onto the mat. And that actually straightens out the hips, but the upper body is a bit twisted. If you like, you can bring the right arm to the back of the waist. Good. Come back to center, pressing the right palm down and then the left. Tuck the left toes under, lift that right leg up high, stretch it out. And then bringing both feet back to the mat and both knees to the mat, and we'll switch sides. Bringing left elbow towards, left knee towards left wrist. Right ankle, left ankle towards right wrist, rather. Extend right leg long. And again, just find some space here. If you need a little wiggle, maybe something underneath the left hip, and rest on the hands or the palms. We'll be here for just a few breaths before we go into the twisted pigeon. Okay, bring that left arm out in front of you and bring the right arm underneath the left armpit, resting on the left ear, right ear. If you like, the left arm can come to the back of the waist. Bring the left palm down, right palm down. Tuck the right toes under. Lift the left leg high for three-legged dog. Stretch that leg out. Good, and then left foot down. Bring the knees down, cross the ankles, and sit behind them. We're going to come into a simple twist, but we're going to do it rather slowly here. I want you to notice if there's any difference between this slower twist maybe a twist that you just do kind of carelessly. So bring the left hand to the front of the right knee. Bring the right arm behind you. And you're going to kind of straighten it out. It's going to lift your heart up. It's going to lift the crown of your head up. It's going to even reach the sit bones down. Now turn your belly button towards the right knee. And then turn your ribs to the right. And then turn your shoulders to the right. And then finally the head looks over that right shoulder. Take a few breaths here. Start to notice something that's as far away in your vision over that right shoulder as you can see. Just take note of what that might be. And come back to center. I'm going to ask you to remember what that thing is, and we'll come back to that. But for now, we're going to twist the other side. So right hand comes to the left knee. Left arm reaches behind you, sort of acts like the second spine to help prop you up. Turn the belly button towards the left knee. And then turn the ribs cage to the left. Turn the shoulders to the left. And then finally, the very last, the head turns to the left. And again, notice what's behind you, out just inside of your left side shoulder vision. Good. And then come back to center. And this seems kind of strange, but it works, I promise. So you're going to take your headset off for just a moment. And you're going to start to massage your ears. So maybe just start with the earlobes. Just pull the earlobes down, pull them out. Let's see, how can I make this work with a headset? Yeah. So pull the earlobes down, pull them out, and go to the top of the ear. It seems a little odd, I know. We'll get to the reason why in a moment. Massage behind the ears. Let's give yourself a little ear massage inside the ears. Maybe that feels good to you. And then come back to center. You're done with that. And we're going to bring the left hand to the front of the right knee again. Right arm behind. Sit up with that tall spine. Turn the belly button towards the knee. Turn the rib cage to the right. Turn the shoulders to the right. And then the very last thing to move is your head to look over that right shoulder. And assuming it worked for everyone, you should be able to see something more, a little further than you did before, over that right shoulder. It's a miracle. I don't know how it works, but it does. Come back to center. And we'll switch sides. Right hand to left knee, left arm behind. Let's see if it worked on the other side. Turn your belly button towards the left knee. Rib cage turns to the left. Shoulders turn to the left. And then finally your head. Take a look. What can you see? I bet it's something new. It's kind of cool. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. And just fold forward, resting forehead on the mat if you can reach it there, or palms, and let your head hang towards your chest. Beautiful. Walk the hands back. Plant the hands in front of you. Find a tabletop position. And then downward facing dog, tucking the toes under. Right leg rise, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale back. Right elbow. Inhale back. Left elbow. Inhale back. Right foot plants right between the hands. Rise up. You got it. Plant the palm or press the palms together. Lean forward, turn to the right, tuck left elbow all around that right knee. And then press the palms right at the center of your heart. Use that knee and elbow compression to deepen the twist. You got it. Left toes come to right toes, the top of the mat. Sit the hips low. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, belly to thighs. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up. Cactus those arms, turn to the right. Inhale, center. Turn to the left. Inhale, center. Fingertips reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank. Lower down knee plank or chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Left leg rising in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale it back. Left knee, right elbow. Cross under. Inhale. Exhale, plant the foot right between the hands. Rise up on your inhale. Press the palms together. Start to lean forward, folding over that front thigh, turning to the left. Tuck right elbow around left knee. You got it. And then right toes meet the left toes at the top of the mat. Sit the hips low. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, belly thighs. Reach and rise. Cactus those arms. Turn to the right. Inhale. Turn to the left. Inhale, center. Reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank. Lower down, knee plank or chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. One more time through here. Right leg rise, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back. Right elbow, right knee. Inhale, back. Left. Inhale, back. Right foot plants. Rise up. Press the palms together at the heart center. Turn to look to the right. Lift the belly off that right thigh. Squeeze together to help with balance. And then left toes meet the right toes at the top of the mat. Sit those hips low. You got it. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Belly to thighs. Reach and rise. Cactus those arms. Turn to the right. Center, inhale. Turn to the left. Inhale, center. Fingertips reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant the hands. Step back. Lower down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana. Downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Take another deep breath. Left leg rise, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale back. Left knee to right elbow. Inhale it back. Left foot plants right between the hands. Rise up. Press the palms to the heart. Fold. Turn to the left. Press the back of that right knee towards the sky. Deep breath here. And then right foot to meet the left at the top of the mat. Hips come low. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, belly to thighs. Reach and rise, inhale. Cactus those arms. Turn to the right. Inhale, center. Turn to the left. Inhale, center. Fingertips reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Hold here. Inhale, come forward 2 inches onto the tippy toes. Exhale, lower halfway down. Clear. Inhale, press to plank. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. Inhale, come forward to plank pose. Hold. Lower halfway, come forward. Bend the elbows. Scrape the sides with the elbows. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Lower the knees. Untuck the toes. Find child's pose. Forehead on the mat. Hips towards the heels. All right. Bring those hips towards the heels. Come up to a vertical spine. Shift the hips to one side to swing the legs around in front of you. Lean back on the sit bones. Bring the feet as wide as the mat. You can have the hands here on the mat to help support you, or you could have the hands underneath the thighs. Do lean back on those sit bones. Lift the left leg. Put it down. Lift the right. Put it down. Continue slow movement here. Lifting one foot and then the other. Beautiful. Bring the feet in, come up, sit tall. Just give yourself a good squeeze. Bring the spine long. Good. Lean back on those sit bones. Open everything up. Legs extend, arms extend out to the sides. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, open up. Exhale, squeeze. Keep moving. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze together. Last one. Squeeze it in and then sit up tall. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Take a breath. Good. Lean back on those sit bones. Raise the heels. Bring the arms to the right. Legs to the left. Hold. Reach those fingertips like you're reaching for a big beach ball that's just out of your reach. Switch sides. Good. Continue to move that beach ball from side to side. Use slow, controlled movements. Good. Last one. Bring the soles of the feet together. Sit up tall. I like to grab my ankles and sort of pull my heart through. Good. Bring the knees together and lie down on your back. So bring those knees into your chest. We're going to come into a supine crow bakasana pose, and then we'll do each side bakasana pose. And we may even add that supine handstand in there. All right. So separate the knees. Keep the insides of the feet together. Lift the head and shoulders up. Elbows come between the knees squeeze in and the palms press on the ceiling like that's your sky or that's your floor. Squeeze, breathe, squeeze, breathe. Lift up just a little higher, squeezing that belly. And then exhale, pull the knees in, release, let it go. Inhale, come back up, and we're going to press the knees over to the left, and then the left elbow is going to come to the outside of the right knee. The right elbow is going to come to the outside of the right hip, and you're lifting, you're squeezing the belly, you're lifting up, palms press on the ceiling. There's like that's your floor again, that's your balance point. Squeeze the belly, lift up a little higher. Good, inhale, come to center, roll down onto the back. Pull the knees in, just take a break. All right. Other side here. Lift the head and shoulders up. Bring the knees over to the right. Right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. Left elbow comes to the outside of that left hip. Press the palms on your ceiling, your sky. That's your floor. Lift up. Squeeze. Breathe. And exhale. Release. Let it go. All right, we're going to add that supine handstand in between sides. So we're going to come straight into right side bakasana. So your legs are on the right leg, or excuse me, your arms are on the right leg rather. And then we're going to do a handstand, supine, of course. And then we're going to come into the left side. Okay. All right. So head and shoulders lift up, legs go to the left. Left elbow to right knee, right elbow to right hip. Lift up. You got it. Continue to lift the head and shoulders off the mat. Squeeze and belly. Inhale, extend, handstand. Heels and shoulder blades hovering off the mat. Exhale, other side. Bring the knees right over to the right side. Right elbow, left knee. Left elbow, right, left hip. Squeeze. You got it. Inhale, handstand. Exhale, let it go. Deep breath. All right, guys. One more of those. Right side, center. So that would be your handstand. And then left side. All right, knees into your chest. Lift those head and shoulders. Knees come to the left. Left elbow, right knee, right elbow, right hip. Lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze. You got it. Inhale, handstand, get long. Exhale, other side, right elbow, left knee, left elbow, left hip. Squeeze. Inhale, handstand. Exhale, release. Let everything melt into the mat. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees wing out to either side. If you like, if it serves you, you can bring your arms overhead. Resting back to the palms on the mat. Take a few deep breaths. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. And then bring the sole of the left foot to the floor on your right. Right hand can be on the left foot if you like. And the left knee faces the ceiling-ish. And then press the left hip down towards the bottom left corner of your mat. It's probably not going to move much, but you'll notice a difference. Inhale, come to center. And bring the sole of the left foot down to the mat. Both feet rather, and start to bring the hips or little heels a little closer to your hips. Bring the arms to your sides, palms face down. Press into the feet to lift the hips, roll the shoulders under, finding bridge pose. If you like, press knuckles towards your ears, press wrists into the mat, continue to press into the feet. Gently start to roll back to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Hips resting last. And cross the right ankle over the left knee. And bring the sole of the right foot to the floor on your left. And press the right hip down towards that bottom right corner of your mat. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the sole of both feet back to the mat. And Start to find either another bridge pose or a wheel pose, which we haven't practiced or warmed up shoulders much today, but if you like, you're welcome to it. Stay for 3 deep breaths and then slow lower back to the mat. Let the feet be wide, let the knees knock together. When you're ready, extend the legs long on the mat, toes turned out towards the sides of the mat. Palms can rest down on your belly or palms face up at your sides. Start to melt into the mat, finding the most important pose in yoga. Yogis, start to deepen the breath. Start gentle movement from side to side, maybe nodding your head, rolling the ankles, the wrists, and eventually finding your way onto your right side. Rest with your head on your arm. Knees pulled into your chest. Start to press into the palms to rise up to your seat. Press your palms together at your heart center. Thumbs pressing into the chest. Slight bow of the head. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Thank you guys. Time to stop in for a beer at the Snowpack. They're having a great sale this weekend. See ya.